What's up? Good morning, or afternoon, or evening. I'm recording a very quick video because I have gotten some questions from you guys about the cryptocurrency trading bots, and people wanted to pick my brain about some questions, so I'm just going to pass along a few tidbits that may be helpful. But at the top of this, I just want to say you can still watch the replay for the training that I learned from. So, Dan, with the plan, you can see the training, but the last day to enroll in the course is the December 14th. What the hell day is that? I really should have looked at a calendar before we did this. Hang on, y'all. See, this is how you know this is real. Unpolished. Fucking hell, I can't even get the page to turn. Tuesday, December 14th is the last day to enroll. Then they're closing enrollment. I do not know when they're going to open it again, so I don't know what to tell you on that. But that is what it is. So if you haven't watched the training, watch his training, watch my videos. That'll answer some of the other questions, and then we'll go through a few things today. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my results so far. Then we're going to look at Bitsgap itself so you can see how my bots are running like literally live at this moment, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, this bot recap. So I shared this slide in my last video. At the time when I recorded that video, it was December 8th. And with 7 active bots and 2 that had been closed, I generated $3,392, which versus where we were on December 2nd was a $750 profit in 1 week. So where am I as of this morning? So I'm recording this on December 10th. It's at 10:20 a.m. So here's where we are right now. So at the top, that is where we were on December 2nd. I didn't put the date there, but you can just look back. That's this number here, December 2nd. $2,641. Where I am this morning, again, I have 7 active bots that are running. They have generated $2,859 in profit. And as I mentioned before, I have 2 bots that I've closed, and those have generated $628. The total of those is $3,487. So my 8-day profit number is $846. And mind you, we're so early in the morning on December 10th that of course this number will go up over the day. And that's the thing to remember. Your bots are always going to generate a profit. That's the only thing they can do. So they will always show green once they've been set up and they're running. Whereas the things happening with your total P&L are going to look a little different. And I'm talking to you about that inside of Bitsgap. So we're going to go there next. Inside of my live Bitsgap account. So again, at the time of recording this exact video, you can see it right here. It's 10:25 a.m. and this is on December 10th. So what you're seeing here is the grid for a particular bot. And as I mentioned before, every time the market drops, you will buy. Every time the market goes up, you will sell. And that's the wiggle between the two, which is how you make money. So those green things here on the grid are when you have bought, and the red things are when you sell at the top. And that's the difference of those is your profit. So down here, you'll see I do have 7 bots that are currently running, and you'll see all of them here. And again, just looking at the P&L and the profit, I want to talk about this. My sum bot profit is $2,862 for the 7 active bots, which is a 13.5% return. And that is over the course of a window no longer than, and this is the longest one I've had running down here, 2 months and 5 days. And we're going to look at the returns on each individual one in a minute. And then the market as a whole, or really specifically what we're looking at is across the 7 bots I have running, the total P&L has generated $532. And yes, this number is smaller than this in part and driven by the fact that the market has gone down some. And so some of these things, when I bought them at a higher price, and now they're lower. And that's why you see this red here. But for me, I'm not worried about it because again, you're not setting these bots up to be able to like generate money and dump it out of the system in the next week. So you need to lose that idea from your head. You know, the market is going to go up and it's going to come down, and that's part of the natural flow in any market. So if I zoom this out and just look at what this particular project has done, I mean, you can see that. You know, this is where the price was, and it's just wiggled and wiggled and wiggled, and now it's a little bit lower than it was before. But of course, I'm invested in a project that I believe over time has the ability to drive back up, and that's something I want to be invested in, is something that I believe that the core coin that I'm investing in this case, polka dot, is something that I believe in, I want to invest in, I'm going to hang on to it for the long haul. And my belief is this will come back around and this will turn green and will go up and the bot will continue to generate profit, as will that initial coin that I'm investing in. So I wanted to point to just some of the returns. I'm sorting here by bot profit, and you're just going to see, the difference. This is a particular project that I invested in, Mana with USD. And overall, it's generated a 21.41% return. And the profit from the bot itself has been $1,455. And that's in the last 1 month and 8 days. But to be clear, note that that's different than the others. I mean, the next one is this at $790 across 1 month and 19 days. It's generated a 27.77% return. So these are great, but some of these other ones are lower. But you know what? I'm happy to earn 5% return, because where the hell are you going to generate a 5% return in 7 days? Or in this case, where are you going to generate a 6.64% return in 2 months and 5 days? I mean, this is the reality when you think about your options of what you can invest in and how to generate return on the money that you have. So I look at this as being amazing that I have the spread across these things. I have some that are meant to do very little wiggle, like this one, Ethan BTC, which is a hodl bot, which you learn about that in the course. And then you'll learn about these other bots here, these standard bots, and how to choose them and how to pick them. And just because I've chosen these doesn't mean that they're going to be a good investment for you. You're going to run your own test bots, demo bots, and then decide when you're ready to invest yourself. So again, just to recap, it is okay if the market goes down and wiggles. I mean, here's one, and we'll just look at this. You can see that we were trading, it was exciting up here, and then things have dropped off, and all I'm doing is just hanging on to it and waiting for the market to come back around. And at some point, I believe the price of this coin will elevate back up. We'll be back up in here, and I'll at some point break even on the coin itself at the price when I bought it. And in the meantime, I'm just making profits on it, and that's fine. No big deal. So I just wanted to show you that. And if you have any questions on it, let me know. Okay, so let's just wrap it up with a couple of thoughts, questions, etc. Some of you have asked, how long does it take to get things like up and running? So you're going to go through the course as you need to, as you should. Understand the course, understand the settings that you're going to want to use, and start setting up demo bots. And once you've done that and you feel comfortable, when you feel comfortable, you'll start putting your own real money into it. And you will learn in the course you're going to need about $3,000 to set up an individual bot. So you're just going to start with one. The one that I started with was ETH BTC, which is a hodl bot. That's something that I will stay in for over a year without ever touching it. It'll be back there running with grandma and grandpa of the cryptocurrency world, and that's fine. So then when you're ready to start another one, whenever that is, you'll bring another $3,000 into whichever exchange you're using, set up another bot, and run that. So there's no rush, and you can take your time. There's no urgency of like racing out and putting a bunch of money into it. And you'll actually learn in the course that if you do that, you're probably going to make more mistakes than if you just hold back and do the research and take your time. So I found it to be pretty straightforward. The teaching's really good in the course. And that's why I'm recommending it. I would not recommend it if I didn't like the course and then have gotten the results that I've gotten through the course. So, I mean, you're seeing exactly what I'm doing, and I'm so happy with it, and I can't wait to do more with it. So that's just my personal experience. And I think the key here, and because I see this in another group that I'm in, is like, yes, you're going to watch the cryptocurrency market be volatile. It will go up and it will go down, and it will go up and it will go down. But if you look back and just use Bitcoin as an example, go look at Bitcoin, go pull up CoinGecko. It's a good site to research cryptocurrency. Look at Bitcoin on CoinGecko, scroll back and look where it was a year ago. It's a dramatic increase. And the belief is that that is one of those assets that will continue to appreciate over time. It's a really good place to store your money, in my opinion. And the market's going to continue to grow. We're really early on still. There's a lot to learn, and there will be some mistakes, no doubt. We'll probably lose some money, a little bit along the way. And that's okay, because we're watching the rest of it as a whole drive growth. So I would say, do your research. I am not a financial advisor. You should not take everything I'm saying at face value and go do it because I said it. I'm doing it because it works for me. I love it. I am happy to do it. I really love the course. I learned a lot. And obviously, you can see the results of that in what I've shared with you. So I hope that that's helpful. And of course, if you have other questions, let me know. But don't forget, December 14th is the last day to sign up for the course. And of course, I would say get in now. You know, the cryptocurrency ecosystem is going to continue to grow and appreciate. You have the opportunity now to get in on some of these projects before the prices go up, as they will over time. So why not? Plus, it gives you something exciting to do over the holidays, you know, as opposed to just watching TV. So with that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.